I admire your courage, Miss...
Trench. Sylvia Trench. I admire your luck, Mr.
Bond. James Bond.
If we want to understand James Bond, we have to understand his character on a deep level. His thought process, his background, his motivations, his philosophy of living. Though James Bond has many skills, and some of them may be worth learning in order to fully grasp his mindset, what we can start with now, and what I believe would have the most impact, is tapping into that part of you that's unknown currently, which you can actually use to become more like him. In other words, you must seek and integrate those forces that are currently unreachable by you, which form the basis of his personality. The idea is that you cannot embody something which you have not yet explored. So let me explore this with you.
Perfect.
There's a scene from the movie Skyfall which sums up where Bond's confidence comes from.
I know when a woman is afraid and pretending not to be.
How much do you know about fear?
All there is.
When James Bond says he knows fear, he means it, he understands it. It's not that he was always immune to fear, but rather that he knows fear well from experience. While most people hide in their comfort zone, Bond confronts his fears regularly. Fear and self-doubt are what keep us from pushing forward toward actualizing our goals, or even setting goals to begin with. Fear keeps us from pursuing that new job, from talking to the hot girl who catches our eye. And fear can keep us from standing up for ourselves and others. He's conquered fear through knowing it rather than avoiding it, and to know something is to have mastered it. Thus, he is the master of fear itself. Make an effort to confront your fears every single day, and you will become stronger. We all understand the value of looking our best. Whether you're rich or you're poor, taking the time to look good will affect how people perceive you and how you move through the world.
My usual suite, please.
Do you have a credit card?
Being well-groomed is also not to be glossed over. Get a good haircut, trim your nails, shave regularly, or trim your beard. I know it sounds obvious, but most people just don't take the time to take care of themselves every day. Though James Bond shaves with a straight razor in Skyfall, you can skip that and go with the double-edged safety razor instead, which I link to below, along with other products that I recommend. James always keeps things neat, so be sure to take time out each day for proper hygiene and grooming.
That's better. You look the part now.
Mm-hmm.
Appearance is everything in this world, and though it doesn't seem fair, the truth is that people assume things about you based on how you dress. But style is more than that. It's a discipline and refinement, demonstrating care and attention to detail which few men possess. The effort James Bond puts into his wardrobe communicates a number of positive traits like competence and self-esteem. And that's not all bluff. Bond actually takes the time to understand the rules of classic men's style and appreciates himself enough to wear it confidently. This alone conveys something about his character and personality. That doesn't mean you have to go out and buy the latest designer clothing or a $15,000 bespoke suit, but it does mean you should learn how to dress well. Men are notoriously clueless when it comes to style, so they stick to wearing the same clothes they've always worn. A good book I started with when learning the basics of men's style was Esquire's The Handbook of Style, A Man's Guide to Looking Good. You can also find a lot of great advice from style experts on YouTube, like Alpha M, The Style OG, and Real Men, Real Style. These are invaluable resources for teaching you men's style tips and wardrobe essentials. It's no secret that in order to be a good 00 agent, James has to stay physically and mentally fit. If you sit around all day at work or at home, your body becomes weak. As your body loses its strength, energy, and flexibility, the mind follows in lockstep. A sedentary lifestyle is not conducive to good health and esteem. So do yourself a favor. Lift weights, bike, swim, run, anything to help build mental and physical strength as well as endurance. You'll see that the quality of your life will increase substantially. For staying motivated throughout your physical and mental training, it's highly recommended to get a training partner. It's hard to get yourself in the gym on a regular schedule if no one is out there to push you, especially at the beginning. This is key.
Dylan!
You son of a bitch!
I recommend getting a gym membership. I used to have one at LA Fitness, but when I got better, I joined a specialty gym for powerlifting. It's really easy to understand why people go to the gym and then give up after a few weeks. The reason is that they don't see progress, and progress is made with numbers. If you start barbell training and you add a little bit of weight every week onto the bar, you're getting stronger, and that motivates you to continue. If you're looking to get strong fast, Starting Strength is an excellent program for newbies. The novice phase will see you pack on 20 to 30 pounds in a matter of months as your body grows to adapt to the stress. As a result, you may find your confidence and discipline improve, your back pain disappear, your energy levels increase, and more. All of this with just 4 basic lifts: the squat, the deadlift, the overhead press, and the bench press. I've linked to a few resources below that you can check out, including instructional videos from The Art of Manliness that will get you started as soon as possible. Do you feel confident enough to protect yourself and your loved ones in a confrontation? James Bond is prepared for any threatening situation that might come his way. This includes hand-to-hand combat and firearms training. In order to help get into shape for his role as Bond, Daniel Craig learned Krav Maga, which combines boxing, Muay Thai, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, judo, and aikido for real-world self-defense. Choose what's right for you, and stick with it. As far as firearms are concerned, this will require some education and time at the firing range with a personal instructor and without.
You missed, Mr. Bond. Did I?
Self-defense is a wide topic, but well worth the time learning because it will teach you a lot about who you are, your strengths, your weaknesses, and how your brain can either work for you or against you. These challenges, from strength training to martial arts and weapons training, will build character and help you adapt to life's challenges with much greater ease. It's safe to say that Bond has stellar control of his thoughts and emotions. Keeping a clear head is absolutely necessary in his line of work and life in general.
No more foreplay.
Set aside some time for meditation, every day, preferably after a cold shower. If you're familiar with the books, James Bond is known for taking a shower that starts hot and ends cold. The cold shower has a range of benefits, such as increasing norepinephrine in the brain, which elevates your mood and wakefulness, while also reducing inflammation and pain, strengthening the immune system, and burning off fat. If you want to train your body for improved circulation, start with a hot shower for as long as you want, and for the last 2 minutes, end with cold water. Health benefits aside, this is also a very powerful technique for building willpower. After your cold shower, you'll have the energy to sit and meditate for 5 to 10 minutes. Set a timer and focus on the gentle inhale and exhale of your breath. Let go of any thoughts that arise in your mind. This is excellent training for focus, retraining bad thinking habits, and letting go of compulsions. How clean you keep your living space is a reflection of your mind. So make your bed every morning. Vacuum and dust. Organize your paperwork and email. Keep a healthy wardrobe with iron dress shirts, suits, and blazers. An organized, clean environment will affect your mind in a good way.
I'm sorry. That last hand nearly killed me.
As a universal hero archetype, Bond is a mixture of culture and timelessness. The James Bond character has been around for 50 years in over 24 films with 12 actors playing the role, and it's not set to stop anytime soon. We can learn something from his ability to adapt to ever-changing circumstances. In our hyper-saturated world of information, Bond adapts without compromising his values. Regardless of your class, looking sharp and staying fit is reflected in your appearance, but being cultured is not just looking the part. I can't emphasize enough the importance of reading daily. Many of the greatest men in history are self-taught and had a habit of devouring books because they had a thirst for knowledge and a drive to succeed. The late Sean Connery credited his success to his love for reading. He said, "I got my break. big break when I was 5 years old, and it's taken me more than 70 years to realize it. You see, at 5,
I learned to read. It's that simple, and it's that profound.
Bond also appreciates the finer things in life. You never find Bond befuddled when presented with a selection of wines. While he enjoys the opulence of beluga caviar, he's also no stranger to the ordinary plain food of the country when traveling abroad. His tastes are impeccable, and his worldly knowledge is something to be admired.
Thank you.
So why does everybody want to be James Bond? Simple. He commands respect. He dresses the part, knows what he wants, and gets what he wants, all while remaining cool under pressure. He saves the world, gets the women, works hard, and plays hard. Bond is a man of action, and you can be too. If you enjoyed this video, smash the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay up to date on lifestyle advice you won't find anywhere else. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.